Land Royal Court. My name is Lady Lily, your court entertainer, and we are back with Fae Academy, which means I get to play a DM again. Hello, and that word is going to unfortunately probably be used way too much, although I don't think anyone heard it but me because I had the desktop audio off. Regardless, thank you guys so much for being here. We are getting into the second day of school. Combat and arcane wielding is going to be a lot of fun. However, the party will be split as they did not all take the same classes. So let's get into that. I've had a long weekend of being in other people's campaigns, so I'm happy to be back as DM. And let's go. You guys are unmuted. So we're going to start off in the girls' dormitory. To slightly recap, first day of classes went somewhat smoothly. Everyone got to history class. They got to meet their new history professor. They got to see that there are some different opinions on just a lot of the lore that is in Lala Land. Some people have one idea, others have another. They discover that in the class they'll get to, make up their own minds and come up with their own conclusions, but ultimately be taught the written history. As well as we got to meet the theater class, who all did beautiful monologues. Obviously, Dierdra standing out since it's the only one I let get through. But hey, someone said she was doing Midsummer Night's Dream, so I had to let her do it. And everyone got to have a moment of reflection at the end of the day. We had a very emotional moment with Nynzus as he discovered maybe a piece of his history, of his family history, within the I was gonna say botanical garden, but I do mean greenhouse. But I think it's about the same thing. Dierdra found a nice quiet place to just play her guitar with an audience of a single little star who was very excited to hear her play. Vashley went up to the observatory just to also probably touch base a little bit with who she is and where she came from. Well, Vega got to doing some studying. She really wants to know about just kind of the happenings with the meadow, with the world. She's very curious about how everything is working. This is what I'm getting. All right, and with that, we take it to the next day. It's early morning. Dierdra and Vashley have combat class. Nynzus and Vega have arcane wielding at the same time. So everyone's just kind of getting their morning routines, and we're going to start off with Dierdra.
I guess for the morning routine, she would have gotten up a little bit early. Combat is today. She's a little nervous about it, especially after seeing what the admissions was like. So she's dug into her stuff that she brought with us, and she got out elbow and knee pads from a rollerblading kit and a little helmet to bring with, because that's about as close as things to armor that she's ever had access to. Is just getting that prepared.
All right. Vega, how are you preparing for your class?
I'm assuming we haven't gotten the books yet. Otherwise, she'd probably be looking at the books and reading chapter 1. But I guess she would just recollect from studies that she's done in her own hometown about magic and her own comprehension of it, and just trying to think, I guess, meditate on what she can do and what she can maybe learn more of.
All right. As you both are kind of setting up for your day, contemplating what's going to come up in the classes, you hear a little chime, meaning an announcement's coming through. Students, please be sure to be well fed and properly dressed if you are taking combat. We have a brand new. What are we doing? That's a really okay. Fine. It's a. We are having eggs with what? With cut up hot dogs. I'm not entirely sure why this is a thing, but they are testing something out. And hash browns. What? And a lot of fruit. I'm sorry, they're throwing this at me if you want me to do the announcement, and then it cuts off.
You just hear a quiet "fuck yeah" from Deidre's room. Eggs and hot dogs. Fuck yeah.
All right.
What are hot dogs?
I,
Are they actually eating animals?
Can I get a perception check from Dierdra?
Oh boy. Yeah, let's see. $10.
What's your passive? Just so
Nope.
we add together. Huh?
My passive, I'm like, it's not quite failing, but it's not quite. Passive perception is a 12.
I'm gonna give it to you because that was the DC. You notice that you're hearing movement from Vega's side. You hear just as probably like soft walking, maybe the movement of the bed a little bit. But you're hearing nothing from Vashley's room.
You know what? I have heard vampires sleep like the dead. I should probably just make sure they haven't missed their alarm. I just hop down and just go over to what the equivalent of the door would be.
Okay.
And just do a polite knock, knock, knock.
When you do that knock knock, you realize the door is actually slightly ajar and just kind of pushes open.
A lot of horror movies start like this, so her first impression is like, oh, don't be dead. Well, don't be more dead. Wait, are vampires dead in this world, or are they undead? Whatever. Just be okay. Be okay. Be okay. And she just slowly pushes the door open. Knock, knock, knock. Vash, I'm entering. You decent?
When you walk into the room, you see that everything is very dark. The drapes are closed. There's no light, even though it looks like there is. There is no light, except for just a strange visage coming down from the canopy bed. If you take a closer look, you see Vashley hanging upside down. At her feet,
Okay.
at her head, appears to be a book.
All right, we're Michael Keatoning it in the first Batman movie. It's fine. It's fine.
Vashley, do you hear someone come into the room?
I'm not being quiet about it. I've announced myself twice.
No. Dead tired.
Vash. Just slowly creeps up.
As you creep up, you look down and you do see the title of the book.
She's not trying to snoop.
No,
but what is the title?
Alpha Logan.
I haven't heard of that one. I just kind of like very gently, because I don't know if waking up a vampire is a good idea or not, but she just gently kind of just taps the side of her head.
Do you
Vash, but buddy.
Do you have a comically wooden mallet and stake in your hand?
No.
Good.
Are you okay? You're gonna be late for. Do you have combat this morning? We're gonna be late for class.
Oh. Her eyes open up and looks down. Yeah, I'll be right out. I'll be right out.
I'll just
and grabs the book and
okay.
I'll be out in a minute.
All right, no worries. I'm not gonna say anything about the book. That is her business. And I just kind of walk out. They're doing the hot dogs and eggs thing. I think you missed the announcement.
What's a hot Scooby-Doo? Dog? That kind of dog?
No. Okay, so you know in episode 27, that really long thing between the bread? That's a hot dog.
I thought that was hoagie sandwich. That shoggy?
No. When the meat is flat, it's a hoagie. When it's like that cylindrical thing, that's a hot dog.
but has nothing to do of canine.
No, it's lips and assholes from pigs.
You come from a very weird place.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. Vashley, Dierdra has gone to her room to finish getting ready. How are you setting up for combat class?
First she's hiding the book. And then she goes to her trunk and pulls out her bow and her rapier. And yeah, make sure the string's very tight on the bow, and gets dressed and heads out.
Alright. So, Vega, just to check in with you, is there anything else you'd like to do before heading to the cafeteria or the Great Hall?
Not that I can think of. No, I'm good.
Alright. Then we'll say the three of you finish getting ready and head out to the Great Hall. Nynzus, would you like to start in your room or would you like to start at the Great Hall? It's up to you.
Yeah, no, we could do my room right quick.
Alright, cool. Alright. How are you setting up for your day? Since you are also going to Arcana wielding.
Yeah, but okay. Today, since I spent like my whole trance thing, ruminating on like my mom and like the feeling and all that. So yeah, no little routine this morning. Just waking up in bed, like super well rested. Like yeah, I didn't do my little routine, but just like the most best sleep I've had in like the longest time. Just ready for the day. So I just start getting dressed, get my books and stuff together. I take all my, I make sure to take my magical plants one, and I take my the journal too. Um, and then getting ready, making sure I pack those away, and then just before I leave, I check my flower and I just hold it real tight, like hold it real close to me one more time, and then I go out and I go on my day. Or well, I guess I check the room. I don't know what are Jasper and Dante doing anything in the right here, or are they already gone?
Jasper is still there. He's packing up some things. Dante's already taken off to the Great Hall.
Then yeah, I just check in with Jasper and say, "Oh, morning, Jasper. What class do you have today?"
Jasper just in this kind of like oddly fun little satchel bag that he's kind of putting just techy looking, scary looking little objects. And I'm actually very excited because I'm going to ask if any of these can be imbued with two kinds of magic. Because I know they can be imbued with one kind of magic, but a magic teacher would know how much magic can be imbued in this, right? Just putting things.
I would hope they can. Although, you know what? Never mind. We'll see what happens.
Alright. Do you guys head out to breakfast then?
Yeah, breakfast time.
Okay. You guys have gotten your eggs with cut up hot dog, with some fruit if you wanted it. There is hash browns, all kind of toast, jams. Very simple, kind of just like hearty-ish breakfasts. Some, if you look around, some people are very excited, and some are just kind of picking at it like, "What the fuck is this?" But other
Now
than
that I know it's assholes and kneecaps of pigs, I'm very leery about it.
Healthy portions of everything. Just like totally like you got a protein and carb load on like a stage combat day. Although I think this is going to be real combat, so I'm going to have extra hash browns this morning, and that should really help.
Not to be rude, is that typical battle vestments in Baltimore?
Actually, they usually wear less and just, have a gun or a baseball bat. There's not usually a lot of armor involved. So I had to improvise.
at your table is Samuel, Dante, Neven, and Eris. The girls seem to have just kind of gone to other places today. Emily is eating with Eamon. Elaine is seated across from Dean, though they don't seem to be talking, just awkwardly eating in front of each other. You see that there's more students at your guys' table, but they're sat a little farther away. A few teachers already sat in their seats eating, and a few kind of walking up with their trays.
Morning, everyone.
Eris has like a
Anyone?
Eris has a mouthful of the food. More morning. Good morning.
Who's taking combat this morning?
Dante raises his hand, so does Neven. Dante also is kind of looking at the food like, and then just takes the fruit and the hash brown. Neven's eating like it's nobody's business. He's just like, I need to carb load today.
You enjoying your hot dog, Neven?
Through like a full mouth. Yeah. Breakfast of champs. Takes his water. Eris kind of leans over to Vega. Is like, you're taking avocado wielding, right, darling? Nynzus, you too.
Him as well, yes.
It's going to be exciting. I heard that the teacher's quite eccentric. I wouldn't say crazy, but I'm not entirely sure who it is. They keep saying, I keep getting him pointed out, but then they point out to woman. Then they point out to man. It's very confusing. So I'm just eager to see who the teacher is.
Hopefully, whoever it is, some of you all don't have your tongues hanging out when they walk into the class.
Do you think it's like the same person? Like, I don't know, maybe they're like gender fluid, or they have some sort of thing on them where they change genders. Like, did they look similar, or?
Now that I think about it, they did both have the same hair color and the same outfit. Sort of. Like what you would see as the male presenting outfit and then the female presenting outfit that are the same but different. Does that make sense?
Maybe they're twins.
Maybe it's two
That's a
people.
possibility.
It is a possibility. Find out soon enough. Are you two excited for... Well, are you four excited for combat? Samuel's like, I'm going to arcade also, if anybody cared. But thanks.
That's cool.
Where's Samuel again?
As you guys are talking...
I'm sure you'll do wonderful, Samuel.
He just goes like, mm-hmm. No, I won't.
Maybe you should eat some more hot dogs, Samuel.
Okay, so I got perception is 12 from Dierdra. What's everybody else's passive? Vashley, you said yours was
15.
15? Okay.
Passive is
Perception 14.
What was yours, Vega?
15 for passive.
Okay, so Vega and Vashley, you will definitely kind of notice this. You see Iris kind of walking up. She's looking around, she's holding her little tray, and you hear someone call after, and it's very loud. So at this point, most of you will hear it. You just see Professor Cedric kind of calling after. I'm just saying, Lady Iris, Lady Iris. You see her stop dead and like, Iris, thank you. I don't have a title. I'm so sorry. I know that's customary here, but I don't hold any title. So just Iris. Do you guys ignore it? You guys not really listening to the conversation?
Oh, I'm listening.
I'm listening, but I'm giving them their space.
I want the tea.
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm just giving them space, you know?
You're
Don't
I'm
want to
not
be
sitting
rude.
there like this.
I think we just collectively at the table make eye contact and then just like the silent agreement that we were all paying attention to this.
Like it's like right behind us. We're gonna
It's
listen.
like, oh, it's like a drama? That's not about us?
Perhaps he found her cat. The other one.
Not
You
sure we're
do
missing a
see
cat.
him pull out a book and hand it to her. She's like, "Oh, is this? Yes, you said you wanted to read more about history here since you weren't from here, so I brought that." For those of you who took the class the day before, which is all of you, his demeanor of very like poised, very collegiate is not all there. Seems to be stumbling a little. Iris is very plain.
That's cute.
Iris is very plain faced, just kind of like, okay, very calm, doesn't seem to be alerted. But she does take the book, thanks him, and kind of just goes off. And you do hear like, oh, we can sit together, as they walk over to sit over at the teacher's table.
I guess this would be another perception thing. When he walked in, what are all the female students' demeanor when he walks in?
Lot of flapping eyelashes. Hey,
There's a breeze.
there's always gotta be one of those. And unfortunately, a lot of nasty looks at Iris.
Poor Iris.
Don't stand so close to me.
Alright. Any other discussion
I
you guys
wonder-
would like to have here? What was that?
I may not be up to date on things, but why are they giving her the dirty looks?
Jealousy, I expect.
I think he, well, at least he, I don't know about her, but my man's.
Your man? He's your man?
No, it's a slang thing. I think I was reading a book about it.
Yeah, it's a slang thing. Like, my man's dropping the ball over here, or at least he's trying, but she's a bit oblivious. My man's is this like it's like a collegiate way of referring to another person where you're empathizing with them.
So all these other females are jealous. They think she's moving in on their unobtainable goal.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know
Like-
if she's as interested as he is. She doesn't seem to be aware just yet.
Yeah, but they always blame the woman. They never actually put the blame where it's supposed to be.
She does seem a little out of left field, but she is an outworlder. No offense.
None taken. Apparently, our ways are extremely different here. Like, I'm still wondering who requested the hot dogs and the eggs, because it wasn't me, but I do appreciate it. Definitely feels like an outworlder thing.
Eris, the menu, I think, because I ran into one of the fairies who talks a lot. I don't know if you found that one. She's the little orange one. Talks your ear off. Apparently, the first week menu was decided by Lady Lily. Who,
Oh, yeah.
if the legends are to be believed, is technically an outworlder.
Well,
Kinda
if the
odd
Lady
they haven't-
Lily's an out. Go ahead.
That's kind of odd. They have an outworlder running a Lala Land facility.
Well, technically, she was telling me she's from every dimension, or at least 8 of them.
So she has multiple personalities running through her head.
Mm, if that's what
Maybe
that
more
means.
like a multiverse situation.
Vega types into her crystal. Has she been in 8 different dimensions so she understands each one?
Like she's some omnipotent god or goddess.
I
Checking,
honestly don't know. It was really complicated when she was trying to explain it.
I mean, if one moves around a lot, that means, well, she's putting this into her crystal. I mean, technically, you could say you're from all these different places if you've been everywhere, so maybe? I wouldn't say God, but I feel like that's a bit
It
much.
was less. I think it was less travel and more being at the center of an interdimensional rift kind of thing. A shatter of space and time, if you will. It sounded a lot more violent than that.
It sounds
You
like
know
fun.
who could
Although
you
terrifying.
know you know who could get to the bottom of this really good?
The
Scooby
It's
Scooby
Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Gang. Yes.
Everyone
But
at the table
probably
laughs.
that probably means if we go up to Miss Lady Lily and pull off her mask, it'll be somebody completely different.
I don't think she has a mask. Maybe a wig, but not a mask.
Well, it seems like every time there was some monster or something, it was just some random old guy that they met at the beginning of the episode. Every time.
You saying we should be on the lookout for random old guys?
Yes.
Are you saying Lady Lily is a monster?
I mean,
No, it's an old man. It's an old man janitor or something.
that would be very creative of me. All right, as you guys are having this conversation,
Hey,
everyone,
Nevin. I'll
What's
give
up?
you 10 gold. You run up and try to remove her mask right now.
Whoa. Okay, that's bullying. Let's no.
No, it's not bullying. Bullying would be threatening him. I offered good money.
No, it's Lady Lily. Listen, she's been nice, all right. I don't want to go. I don't want anybody to go up there and snatch her wig off. I don't.
Also, you're saying she has a wig. That's not
Well,
her
I'm
real
not
hair.
sure. Well, only because it's purple. That usually doesn't happen naturally. It's either listen. I've been known to wear a hairpiece every once in a while too. There's no shame in that, but nobody should be snatching somebody else's hair or face off. All right.
the chime goes off that indicates classes will be in a few minutes. Also, Lady Lily is not there. If that
I
helps.
was about to point that out.
She's
I was
not
like,
there.
Dierdra, I don't think you'll have to worry. She's not actually here.
Vega was pointing to her hair because she has purple hair.
I assumed
So
you
you
dyed
have a
it.
wig on.
Eris is kind of like, not everyone can have your gold locks, Vashley. Some people have to work for their hair color. Not this. This is never leaving. I've tried to dye it black several times. It does not go. It's a family curse.
Oh, people pay good money back home to have hair like yours, Eris. I mean, good money.
Could they make my hair dark? It's hard to be taken seriously.
They could try.
When your hair looks like the color of the water.
Well,
That's
have you
fitting that you
ever?
were a seaman.
Have you worn wigs? Like, you could try it.
I have.
Would you?
I have
Would
not
you wear
worn
wigs?
I have not worn wigs.
Why don't you just shave it all off?
I don't think I have the head shape for that.
You do have to have a particular head shape for it.
If you
It's
shaved
and
your
you
head,
can't
you
tell
could wear
till
a
you do
wig.
it, and then you're stuck with the baldness.
If you did
and-
shave your
and the
head,
weird
though, you
head
would
shape.
be able to wear a wig.
Or just wear a hat.
You've given me a lot to think about. But as Eris had seen Vega pointing at her head that is purple, he's like, your hair is lovely. Best shade of purple I've seen. You just hear Samuel kind of just like being a little thick. He seems a little off today. Just like ooh. Before Dante like throws an egg, I don't throw some of the egg. Like, shut up! You've been in the mood all day, all morning.
What's going on with you, Sam?
I'm just a little bummed. I was hoping to take combat, but I have to take Arcana wielding for what I'm studying. I'm a little annoyed. Sorry, I'm taking it out on you guys. I don't mean to.
Well, why don't you just like sit on the class for a little bit? If not today, maybe another day.
Same time. But it's okay.
What if you had somebody take notes for you in the one class and you can head over to the other?
Maybe
Just for like once or twice.
I'll think about doing that, at least for the second, because I think you guys get combat and we get Arcana wielding twice a week, so maybe for the second in the week. I was
Maybe.
really hoping you
Well,
could.
me and Dierdra are taking it. Maybe we could tutor you.
Oh yeah, like we could all have
Private
like a little
lessons.
spa. Yeah, like a spawing session afterwards. I'm sure we could rent out a court somewhere.
There are. Hold on, I have a note about this. There's on-campus training grounds. Yeah, there should be.
Oh, then
And
I'll
if-
Yeah,
just-
I
and if
tell you
you don't
what.
feel-
Whatever.
And if you don't feel comfortable fighting a girl, Dante, you can spar with him.
you just see Samuel like, I have sparred with Dante. How was I supposed to know that that was gonna break your? It wasn't my fault. Mm-hmm. The
You
time
broke
goes
his
on.
what?
I broke his finger. I broke his finger. I didn't know that the hilt of the sword would land the way it landed. Thank you. And Sam's like, you're welcome. And another chime goes off. You have less than 5 minutes to get to your classes.
We should go. We should go before we're late.
Yeah, we-
I don't listen. This combat teacher doesn't seem to be one to be trifled with. At least not somebody as squishy as me. Maybe you, Vashley, could trifle a little bit, but
I'm good at trifling.
yeah, I would say you're a little trifling.
Thank you.
Dierdra,
She doesn't know what that means.
No.
Dierdra, odds or evens?
Evens.
That is a 10. All right, we are starting with combat, and then we will go to Arcana, and we're gonna flop back twice. So we're gonna start combat, go to Arcana, go back to combat, finish off with Arcana, so that we get like a good roundabout. Oh,
As we start to leave, Vashley will tell Vega, now Vega, don't get in any fights. Don't do anything I would do. And then she leads over to his and like, keep an eye on her. Get her to talk. Hopefully there's no verbal components that she has to do.
are you talking to Eris?
No, Nens.
Nens? Okay.
What? Oh, wait, wait. Who has Arcana with me? It's Vega.
Vega, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Basically,
My bad.
look out for her, especially
Yeah.
if vocal components are involved. Is what Vashley was saying.
No, my bad. I didn't realize she was talking to me. Absolutely. I'll keep an eye on her. As long as she doesn't. No, I look at Vega. I'm like, don't worry, Vega. I got you. And I blink 3 times.
Since Vega was making the little hand motions, I'll say Eris kind of walks up and he's just like, come on, hit. He puts up his hands like, come on.
She tries. I don't think it'll land, but
we'll say you just like you get like one hit. He's like, see, she could take care of herself. It's like don't worry
Vega
so
also-
much. I got your back.
So Vega also shaking her hand.
oh, you're not supposed to put it under. Got it. Crap.
All right. Do we head off to class?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So
I'm not gonna skip the first day.
try not to.
No, we're gonna skip later so we can go to the other class.
Yeah.
We just decide. Oh, we're just gonna take whatever class we feel like that day.
Yeah.
It's a
Or we
it's
can
a
you guys
buffet
do.
line, right? I can just decide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna put you guys in the corridor for now for a second because that's where your class is meeting. And yep, forgot to fill this one. Fill the other ones, not this one. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. Vashley over here.
It's all fine.
How are
No,
you?
fire, it's okay.
I'm just gonna put a few people.
Boring conversation anyway.
Yeah. Luke, we're gonna have company.
Look, we're gonna have company.
Who is even close to you?
Gee.
I'm gonna say a couple of students, and then there's more people, but I already have them set up over there. That's why. I always forget I have to do this. Okay. All right. As you guys kind of gather, more students are piling in. Some people you know, or you've had full interactions with. Some you have not. You guys do see Amon, Damon, a couple of the others you've interacted with. But at the end of the courtyard, which would lead out of the school, is the professor who was there during your guys' assessment, who kind of came off a little scary, if we're honest. Alright, let me pull up where he's at.
I'm just buckling my bicycle helmet on. Vashley, where's your armor?
Oh, I prefer to do things from afar.
Ah. Well, you know, sometimes things from afar come and hit you, too.
I'll be fine. Have you ever used a sword before?
Nope. But I figured the pointy end goes on the other guy, right?
Yes. Good tip maybe might help you. Think of sword combat as dancing. You like to dance, right?
Yeah, I've taken a class or two at the YMCA. Yeah.
Okay. So that whatever.
Prestigious school. Yeah, no, it's a prestigious school.
Ah.
Alright, you guys hear like a very loud clap, just a singular one. It kind of resonates throughout, pulling everyone's attention. You see the professor walk up. Good morning. Hope everyone had a good night's rest and a hearty breakfast. If not, suffer. I see that some of you have brought your weapons and your gear. See, he turns, kind of pulls up a bag, a small pouchy bag, and he opens it. Those who brought weapons and armor, one by one, come up and place them in the bag. You will get them back at the end of class.
Fumbles trying to undo the bicycle helmet. All right, I guess we're just gonna do like some other stuff today, not like some fighting. Player has a feeling what's coming. The character has none. She has full trust in the teaching systems. Like, I'm sure it's fine. Sits down on the ground, undoes the knee pads. It's a little awkward because of the deer legs. Like, and go up and I put it in the bag. Yeah. Along with my sword and a couple of the knives I picked up yesterday. Am I allowed to keep my guitar? I'm a bard. I don't know if that counts as like a weapon or not, but I'd be more comfortable with it on my back. I cannot use it, though, if you want.
Can you run with it?
Yeah. You gotta run around a lot on stage when you're playing.
Should be fine for now. Anyone else? Everyone's kind of coming up. Vashley, do you put your bow? All right.
Yes, I put my, yeah.
I will say, Vashley, would you have been right behind Dierdra when she was putting in her stuff?
Yes.
With your 15 perception, you would have heard just a couple of snickers as she unbuckled her knee pads, putting them in. Dierdra, you would not have.
I don't give a shit.
Can I pick up? Can I pick
doesn't give a shit.
Where they're coming from?
It's kind of coming just like a couple of multiple like different areas. It was something a lot of people seem to find humorous.
As she's doing it, I just kind of turn and do that like back like parent stare, like in the car, like, and open my mouth and use my tongue to kind of like rub one of the fangs, blatantly obvious.
You know what? Roll me an intimidation. Let's see. Let's do this correctly.
This is where my bad dice rolling comes in.
Come on, 11.
You know me well. Where's intimidation?
No, I didn't have this up.
luck.
You know what? Have a bardic.
Oh, thank you.
Have a bar. I was humorous enough that you got to chuckle out of it as well, so you get a bardic.
Is it a D6?
Yeah.
6?
I tried.
Yeah. This is payback for last game.
Probably.
Right?
I will say that most people didn't seem like to care, but one or two were like just that little in the back of their mind were like, maybe look the other way and don't do that again. Maybe rethink that. All right. Everyone has once all of the weapons and armor are in the bag, teacher zips it up, puts it back on his head. All right then. You will get these back at the end of class. No need to worry. They are perfectly safe. We will now be running down to Elric Village, which is where we will be doing our training. Let's move it out. And he turns and just starts up a jog, but it's a fast one. As he kind of heads out, everyone's looking around like, okay, Amos is the first one to shoot out. She is running after. Do you guys run out, jog? What's your speed?
I guess for doing that, yeah. No, she'll run. My speed is 30 feet, which is about average.
All right, cool. So
35.
both of you just give me a dry 20 roll, and I'll tell you where you came in. And I'll just go to the place now.
6.
2. Yep.
How in the fuck do I do better than you? It's the deer legs. Like I like running is fine.
No, yeah, and then Vashley is like used to flying. It's like,
listen, the sun's out. You had a rough night. You're a little hungover from whatever the fuck you got up to last night, reading late into the night. You also don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's
which is a factor.
Okay, so
yeah, it's like I'm not gonna put all my full effort into this.
All right, Dierdra. That means Dierdra, you come in second to Amos. Vashley, you're coming in 6th, as everybody kind of funnels in. Dante would have probably been around 10th. Samuel, who for some reason is not here. Oh, he's not here. My bad. I forgot. I did take him out. And originally, he was here. Amos, first one there, runs right up to the teacher, who is already standing on like sawed-off tree stump. As you guys had run down, you ran down through a very nice trail in the forest that kind of went alongside the lake. It was roughly about a mile, nothing insane. Maybe a little bit less, since the village is not that far out of town. So, but you would be a tad bit exhausted. Just that like that, like trying to get air properly back in the lungs, kind of. Everyone, including Amos, is stopped at this training area, which is just basically this just sand everywhere. You see your professor kind of just standing there, unfazed, unwinded.
I prefer running in the cold.
It is a little nicer when it's cooler out because, you know, your body regulates itself a bit better. Whew! But I tell you what, it's not bad first thing in the morning to take a nice little run, though. So far, class ain't bad. I thought I'd be getting stabbed already.
The stragglers who came in at the end are like half on the ground, like, the fuck. What's the point of that?
I'll offer to help anybody else up who like collapsed.
A few students, the ones who are very hoity-toity, are like, I'm fine, and they're trying to get themselves up.
Okay.
The professor does the clap one more time. That sounded weird. He just gets everyone's attention one more time. Every session we will run the trail until not a single one of you is panting or out of breath by the end. Let that be your semester goal. Be grateful for the warm-up. I give no others. I allow you to stretch. For proper introductions, my name is Osiris Zero, but you will call me Professor Zero. If I catch one of you calling me Osiris, we'll spar. I am not here to be your friend or your inspiration. I am here to train you, to challenge you, whether these skills serve you in every day as an adventure or protect you from simply being in the wrong place at the wrong time. It makes no difference to me. All I care about is that you come out of this alive. Yes, Miss Falstaff.
Is Professor Zero the only title you'll accept, or would coach or teach be okay? Because if I'm out of breath, I might shorten it, and I don't want to offend.
I'll take coach.
Okay, cool. Thanks, coach.
Alright, so for your first lesson, before your first lesson, everyone spread out and stretch. I'll give you 5 minutes, and then we will begin.
Start stretching out the hamstrings. Vashley, are you stretching too, or are you just kind of sitting there too cool?
I'm stretching. But not like super deep. It's kind of the half-assed ones. If I had a nail file, I would just like file the nail.
Thing is, the stretches I'm doing are like ballet stretches, so it's like a lot of floor work. I like just bending and stretching. Nothing that would be helpful for combat.
Yeah. No, remember I told you it's like a dance routine.
I took that seriously.
The dancing can be helped with dexterity too, so you never know.
I make a mental note to get some leg warmers.
A leotard.
A leotard for combat class. Yeah. I guess her version of a leotard would just be like a sports bra. Because, half the year.
I mean, you can still have the whole one piece.
That's true.
I kind of want to see the whole 80s outfit now and like...
Yeah.
The
headband.
Who is it? Olivia Newton-John that does Let's Get Physical or whatever?
Yeah, Olivia Newton-John.
Chat, fan art, let's get it.
or like what is it, like the sports Barbie from the Toy Story movies?
Yeah.
Alright. Everyone spreads out during their stretches. You see Dante walk over with Neven, and they're kind of just like pulling and doing their stretches. Eamon walks over to Amos, kind of going past Neven. Neven kind of looks over to Dierdra as Eamon's passing by. And kind of like locks eyes with you, and this very like that clear, I'm looking at you, so I don't look at them.
Hey man, no worries. Hey, do you want to come stretch with us? It's a little lonely over here.
He kind of like pats Dante, who's like, and they kind of just get closer. Do any of you look over at Eamon? Or Eamon. Sorry, I'm saying his name wrong.
I do a peripheral glance just to see what's going on.
Side eye him.
You guys would see that same kind of like, and I say it because I know the lyrics, but that all-American boy smile, just very pleasant. I'm not bothering anyone. I'm completely harmless. I'm just a good guy kind of look.
He has manosphere just written all over him, Vash.
It'd be a shame if someone knocked him off his pedestal.
We can't do anything until he does something for causation, otherwise we look like the aggressors. He's playing it pretty smart. I don't know what he's up to, but he's up to something.
Maybe you should go pull off his mask.
I don't know, maybe I'll give you $10 to do it.
Don't tempt me.
Alright. The 5 minutes go up. Professor Zero gets everyone's attention, and he points at Amos. You are first, so you get to pick. First or last? She kind of just like, what? First or last? She looks around at everybody like, first. I'll go first. He's like, everyone make a line behind Amos. Amos comes up. He gets off the... He's like, he instructs her to stand in front of him. Everyone would kind of file along. For your first lesson, hit me. And now we're going to cut over to Arcana.
I was about to say, oh boy.
That's just like she's reeling back.
Alright.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Here's the thing. I can try. I don't know if it'll make any purchase, but it's day one, you know?
You never know. Maybe you can crit.
That would be hilarious, wouldn't it?
Alright.
Tiny little deer girl.
We thought we're going to go over to Arcana. Because as this was happening, Nynzus, Vega, and a few of the others who their friends. If I can find magic class, it's like here, and then not there. It is. You guys enter a different classroom that's still kind of the same layout, but it just feels a little more eerie in here as you walk in. Some students are already sat. You walk in. Emily had found you guys on the way in and kind of walked in with you and Eris. Samuel had run ahead. He was already in his seat. So Vega, Nynzus, what are we doing as we enter class?
Okay. Okay, normally I would want to sit in the front, but I see that there's only like one of each one, and I want to keep an eye on Vega, like I said. So I see if she wants to. Oh, I see Jasper. So I see if Vega wants to sit in the back right here next to Jasper with me. Okay, so then we'll go over here. Boom. I say hi to Jasper. Iris and Emma will sit there. And then while I'm sitting down, I'll kind of like, I'll take out my little journal too. Not do anything with it, but just have it there. Because I remember it's important to like have it. Maybe it'll do something.
Jasper is sitting there with like 4 of his little contraptions just laid out. And this is the most excited you've seen him be.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just kind of like half like almost vibrating off the seat, like this to start.
And then I asked, I was like, so what exactly are these ones?
Oh, that one, the one that's closest to you, is like that one. It's a little like a triangle kind of thing, and it's like a flat triangle with like what looks like to be like moving parts, like could be bent. So he kind of grabs it like this, and he opens it up. He reshapes it into like a square, puts it on the paper, and you see the writing, like the paper inside, start to like singe at the edges. It's like, but if you make it a circle, and when he makes it a circle, the singe goes outside instead of inside. But it is setting the book on fire.
Yes. Is it just, it's just a book?
It's just his notebook. That is not being
Oh, okay. It only does paper?
so far. I can get it to do more. I got it to do like that really heavy, thick like construction paper, but I can't get it to do more. The page then lights completely on fire and disappears. But it only affects the paper it's touching. I want to see if I want to find a way for it to do it on flesh, not for bad reasons. Just I'm gonna go back to this.
Vega goes up to Jasper and she puts her pinky in there.
Into the circle?
Yeah.
Okay, the circle burns outwards, so you would
Okay.
your finger is fine.
Where it would be burning.
Yeah. What are you trying to
Where there would be She's trying to help Jasper with their uh,
Experiment.
experiment.
So he moves it, makes it the square, and you put your finger. As the fire comes closer, the singe gets to your finger, and nothing. It just goes out. Touches flesh, and it's immediately done. You guys, as you guys are having this little experiment, the lights kind of dim more than they already were. And then the lights that are in the center, that would be along the walkway up to the teacher's desk, it gets a little brighter. You hear someone in the front kind of just be like, "This is starting to feel a little dramatic." And let me pull them up. The doors, almost like on a I hate this word, phantom wind, open. Gust kind of pushes through. And if I can,
Vega's gonna sit back in her chair. That way she doesn't cause any problems.
after the wind kind of dissipates, just almost floating, a woman, clearly Fae, dressed in a long black cloak dress with silver embroidery, her silver hair matching the embroidery. She's not super tall in stature, but she is taller than average. She has this very powerful the sway as she moves through the room. It's very much a I don't take shit kind of sway. She moves all the way up, the dress and the cloak kind of fluttering behind her, as if the wind is making sure to give her the most dramatic entrance it could. When she gets to the front of the class, she just puts her hands on the book that opened as she walked up. She looks out at everyone, very just kind of trying to find, like if she's looking for something. Good morning. It's a pleasure, I'm sure. I am Professor Lycidas Siren. You will refer to me as Professor Siren. Welcome to Arcana Wielding. This class that will see more nurse visits than combat class, if I'm honest with you, especially from the look of you. Looks like we have our work cut out for us this semester. I have taught royals. I have taught some of the greatest magic users of all time. I am now relegated to you lot. Make good use of my teachings. Do not make me regret taking this position. Though I must warn you, you will not just simply be waving your wands or your focuses around. We will be focusing on channeling, meditation. Wild magic requires specificity. I can't say this word. Specificity. If you are not clear with what you want, the magic will do what it wants, and we do not want that. She waves her hand. A book appears on your desk, titled Casting and All It Entails. And at the bottom, Arcana Wielding 101. And you see that the author is Lycidas Siren.
Hey,
Give me a chance to write this stuff down.
Yes, notes.
Now, I would like to start with a simple conversation. Just a simple question and answer to get to know my students. What's your favorite spell? It doesn't matter that you can't do it. Doesn't matter that it doesn't exist. What would be your favorite spell? Elaine's hand shoots right up. Comprehend languages. Alright, why do you like comprehend languages? Because it's the best way to turn into a polyglot. The spell has an enditure. You will not understand the language for much long after learning it, so that seems a bit counterproductive, but I admire it. Anyone else? You see a small, shy little hand from the other side of the room. Miss Bella? Invisibility is a fun spell. That way no one can see you. You see, like, this hyper focus just kind of land on her from the professor. Very well. The shy ones tend to pick that. Anyone else? Couple more hands go up. Different answers are thrown. She's very dismissive of almost every spell that's said. And it's very silly things. Some liked dancing lights. Some liked witch's bolt. Some liked more the attack spells. Yes, the witch's bolt one was Lysandra. Just letting that one hit. And because you two haven't answered and I get to do this, the back row, missing your answers.
I'm thinking.
Jasper kind of gets up. Anything that would allow me to create a specific spell for an item, but then amplify. Are you taking the cursed items class? Yes. Ask that question to her. Okay. And he sits back down. Anyone else?
Trying to think of like what my answer would be here.
Yes.
I would say cure wounds so that way I could help those that need it and I could still do other things as well.
That looked like it hurts you to say, but I admire it. Cure wounds is an excellent spell. It is very useful, whether you're curing yourself or your friends. Though one might ask why anyone would need to use it regularly. Thank you.
Bad luck.
What was that?
Bad luck.
It would be bad luck. Before she goes to Nynzus, you kind of see her. Jeez, one moment. And you guys watch as like she kind of rolls her shoulders. Kind of plots her neck.
So I don't need the F in my note.
And suddenly, much like Eris described, a male figure who would be just the male equivalent of the professor takes her place. Was she boring you? I knew she would bore you. She can be so demeaning. I think your spells are wonderful. Any interest in magic should be celebrated. It should be given all of the encouragement. So, to you who said the Witch's Bolt one, that's scary, but I agree. That is a wonderful spell. And to the invisibility, we can work on why you want that. That's a talk with me, and your guidance counselor. But that creativity. You, sir, what was yours? We didn't get to hear yours. And points at Nynzus.
A spell that gives you back lost time.
Well, that. Anyone else think of that? Not a single person. That is not a repeated spell. That is incredible. I like it. I don't know how to come about that, but we're going to figure that out together. Welcome to Arcana class, everyone. I'm sorry. Once in a while you'll have me. Once in a while you'll have the other me. This is just the way things are. Magic does what it does, and when you fuck around with it enough, it gets me. You hear him stop. I apologize. I'm not supposed to curse in class. Now, everyone, up, up, up. Get off your seats. Get closer to the podium. So everyone kind of just like, the fuck is happening? They walk over to the podium. Elaine and Raina, like right in the front.
I tell Vega, I'm excited to get to the front of the class.
Everyone is like,
Excited but nervous.
Yeah. I'm very confused. I've never seen anything like this before. And we'll keep Jasper.
okay. So, he looks around and he points at Elaine. Like, you were the first one up. That means you were the most eager. Come stand over here. She walks over, stands there. And he hands her like a glowing little orb. And it's glowing blue. It's like about this big. He hands it to her. He's like, once you hold this, it will kind of glow in the color of your magic. This is important. Color can also equal mood. Magic, especially those who have magic born, as in it's natural and you have the well within you, is based through emotion. So I must know your emotion. Lysandra in the back. So it's a mood crystal? Some people kind of giggle. You see Emily kind of look over, is like, well, we all know what color yours is going to be. Elaine takes the crystal, and her magic is silver. It's very pretty, very, just kind of silvery off. Silver, you are intelligence-based. You like knowledge. You are very pragmatic, and you don't let your emotions really cloud you too much until, and then it's like, there's some dark black spectrals. Look at this, everyone. When you see these dark black spectrals in any color, that means there is a temper. That means this person could, at some point, cast very, very bad magic if they are not careful. Miss, please be careful. And you just see Elaine like, I have bad magic? You, points at Nynzus.
I don't know if anyone notices this, but
you put yourself
yeah,
really
no, I was
close
like,
this to yourself.
no, yeah, I know, but now that I know it's emotion based, I don't know if anyone notices this, but I get kind of nervous. I get kind of really nervous about it.
You're not alone, Vega was nervous too.
Yeah.
Elaine
Okay.
just kind of walks down. I don't have bad magic.
Because again, I don't know what's about to happen here.
Come here. Right.
Okay.
Now, this is only to see what emotion your magic is tied to.
Fuck.
He offers you the orb.
I'm really anxious. I'm like nervous, but like I want to know, but I'm also like scared about what's about to happen.
When you get the orb, you're expecting probably a dark, kind of ruddy color. But it's gold. All around you are gold with some iridescent specks. And amongst them, a swirl kind of goes through the gold, dark, obsidian kind of swirl.
It's in the ball, or this is happening outside of the ball now?
It's happening outside of your body. It's going around. Your magic is tied to 2 different types of bloodlines. Interesting. But overall, you have good control. Your emotions do not wield your magic. This is good. The darkness that I see, I don't think it's anything to worry about, but we should keep an eye on it. If it was specks, it'd be more different. This is a singular swirl. Usually common in sorcerers.
Okay. Did I know already that I was a sorcerer? Did I know this? Or
No.
I was never. I was not. Yeah, I was like, I have not been a sorcerer up to this point. I was like, uh,
I
oh,
think your camera
okay,
finally died.
okay. Oh yeah, okay. I'm waiting for that to happen.
All right.
But that's good. That means you can change the battery now.
All right. But yes, you were told that you are a sorcerer, and then kind of told, just shot it off, like pat on the back. Next, Miss Sky Dancer. I see you there hiding. Let's go.
She walks forward and she's kind of nervous to reach out her hands and see what happens.
He hands you the orb. Your aura, somewhat similar to Alien's, has a silver tint, only it's much, much brighter, almost like an opal color. There is not a slightness of dark in yours. It is just pure, iridescent light. Everyone kind of start to kind of shield their eyes. It's so bright. The professor stands in awe. The moon goddess has blessed you, my dear. He says it softly. No one can hear him. You are tasked with great eminence of magic. I think you might have just become my new favorite.
She tries to hide a blush. She's like, oh no.
Remember, with magic this pure, corruption is never far behind. Keep a wary eye. He sends you off. Next, when magic is that bright, there is almost no true tumultuous emotions attached to it. Proper control, what we want. Next. Everyone goes up. We see difference. Eris is the color of his hair, which actually upset him because he can't seem to get away from teal. Samuel's was oddly a weird blue. Emily's a very strong green, like a forest green. Hers is told that she seems to just have a really strange temper. A justice-based temper. Once everybody's done, the professor asks everyone to kind of just circle on, like to kind of create like a half circle. Like, we are going to channel under this floor. I have placed a couple of magical shards. Our goal today is simply to channel that magic. Pull it in, and then we're going to release without arcane focus, without a spell, just pull it into the body and then release. Wherever it releases from is most likely where your magic is centering. A lot of us it is the hands, some of us it is the eyes, others the mouth. We shall see. So everyone kind of gets into the semicircle, and with that we're gonna hop into a bio break and come back into combat. Because I'm trying to keep us properly structured. So when we come back from break, y'all have to hit your teacher. You guys ready to hit your teacher?
Huh?
Mortal Kombat.
Alright. We will be right back.
There will come a soldier who carries a mighty sword. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, 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 olay. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, olay.
Sunny will be along shortly. But since we are actually going back to combat class, it is okay. Alrighty. Amos is kind of looking around like, are you sure, Professor? I mean, I don't want to hurt you, but I pack a mean punch. And everyone's just kind of like, yeah, she does, though. Like, no, really, she does. The professor kind of just stands there and does that very classic look. Right? And she is going to roll first. I'm going to pull up that. And she's going to roll to see if she hits. I think she has a plus. Not that it mattered, because that was a 5. She's like a +7. Alright, she does not hit. You see Amos kind of like try to seem like she's trying to throw him off. She comes out from one side before she quickly dashes. To you who are behind her, this is an expert looking move. She knows what she's doing. There is no way the teacher is able to completely block. And almost just kind of move out of the way. Like he never moved not a single time when she was bobbing and weaving, but when she went for the hit, Amos falls to the ground after trying to like kind of do a jump punch, and she is a lot smaller. Kind of lands, and she's like, "Do I get another chance?" Nope. It's like, go stand in the back mat. Wait, go stand in the back mat. Next.
Dierdra does a little, I'm in danger, bardic, and then just runs. And I'm going to try this with my bardic and see what happens. She's just, there's no form, there's no training there. This is Waffle House parking lot, Dierdra. Just be like, I might die. Let's do this.
Just roll the unarmed
So let's try it. Yep.
Which, I don't even know what it is. What'd you get?
So it's a 12, but I also have a bardic, so let me add my bardic.
Okay.
That's a 16 altogether, which is pretty good for her.
Yes, so with the 16, you managed to get close. He did not move. No flinch, no movement as you kind of rush him to just throw in this one punch. As you come, he kind of just moves, but it takes your hand, moves it down, and in a swift movement has you kind of locked.
Oh, dang. She says, damn, can't wait to learn that one, coach. Whew.
He's like, good attempt. Lets you go. Back mat.
Thanks. Back mat.
After watching that, Vashley turns to Dante. She did better than I thought she was going to do.
Scrappy.
I think getting close at all would be better than any of us are going to hope to do. So
She did better than her, and I figured she would have knocked him out.
well, she's a dancer in some sense. Wouldn't she have good agility? I don't think I can hit this man, do you?
Well, with that kind of attitude, you won't hit him? You got this.
I've been in 3 physical altercations in my life, and I only survived 1.
You're standing now.
I have a sister with incredible magical power.
Quit doubting yourself. You'll do fine.
We know you will. Dierdra, put your
I know you will.
Damon behind you is like, move it forward. Dante turns around and is like, this isn't the lunch line, Damon. Andres goes up. Andres is a little bit more cocky about it. Andres is Alana's brother, so he has that same flair. He's still a noble, so he still has that like high opinion. Kind of rushes a little faster than he should, thinking he'll go for like a low uppercut, only to just have his hand caught, twisted, and then he's on the ground. Valiant effort. You weren't paying attention. Back mats. As you guys go to the back mats, I want you to begin doing he explains a weird training regimen because I had it in my brain. It just went poof out. And it's basically just kind of like practicing balance. He instructs everyone who is doing the back mats to make sure that they are barefoot for this balance exercise. And just goes to the back. Hestia, I'll give her this die. Hestia gets closer than everyone. She actually manages to get a full swing, almost a connection, before he is out of the way behind her, and has her kind of like with one arm back and like this. So she got him to move the most. It's like, a barbarian, you are my favorite students. Before he releases her, she is angry. She's just like, and she kind of comes back, fire just kind of flickering up. She's not okay. Amon is next. Because I'm being nice. Amon does about as well as Andres. Vashley, since I think you're watching more than Dierdra would be, since Deirdre's now probably getting to chat with everybody down there. Amon's that smile, he held that countenance that like I'm unbothered, I'm unworried, unhurried as he comes up. And you see it kind of lift. Like that smile with that extra, just like that little bit of lift just grows sinister. For like a flash of a second before he tries his attack. And just like Anders, he is quickly blocked on the floor, a look of wounded pride on his face. And you just see Osiris kind of go down. Pride will be the thing that gets you killed. Back mats. And Vashley, you're going to be up in a second. Dean, another fiery one, much like Hestia, gets pretty good, but ultimately does not hit. Even only really half tries, because he's like, I'm not gonna hit this guy no matter what I do. So he kind of just goes in. This seems to upset the professor, who then very harshly lays him onto the ground. The worst thing that you can do in this class is not try. And Even's like, holy fuck. Jeez. That's what I get for not trying. Fine. Jesus fucking hell. Vashley, you're up.
I'm going to do something stupid.
Okay.
You already know.
As I raise back to hit, I want to kick up sand at his face.
I'll give you advantage.
Okay. Let's see, where's unarmed strike?
At the bottom.
Yeah, there it is.
I had a character whose favorite was unarmed strike.
Okay, I'm glad I'm glad I'm at advantage. Come on. Oh, son of a...
I was gonna say, I was like, what? So you can keep the 10?
All right.
10's the highest I got.
All right. So with the 10, you kick up the sand. You do see it kind of get him like this. He closes his eyes. And with his eyes closed, as you go in for the hit, he not only blocks you, he spins you and on your back. His hand kind of like on this part, not trying to touch anything up here. He's like,
We don't want a lawsuit at this school.
exactly. We do not want a lawsuit at the school.
I'll do my best.
And he just kind of, again, like everybody else, leans in. I will give you a point for the tactic.
It was worth a shot.
On the mats. And I'll give you Dante's before we just kind of skip over. Damn, Dante. That's the highest roll. That's a 19. And it doesn't matter, even with its +4. Because it will not hit. To give you all an idea of this level 20 professor that has been made. Dante goes low. He decides to kind of go for maybe like a leg swipe, which, to be fair, Osiris does not fully see coming because he did not expect anyone to go low. As Dante kind of like tries to distract, move, he drops to do a low kick. Osiris manages to kind of step over it and grab the leg. And then just flips Dante, who lands like on his stomach down, like okay, thank you. That was wonderful. And you just see him like, point for ingenuity. Back mats. He walks over, just like I don't know if the point was worth it, but I almost had him.
I loosened them up for you. You did good.
I'll give it. I still had one of the like little potions from the thing that we did, so I'll just give him the one I didn't use. Here you go, brother.
Thank you. He takes it and he's like, I think I had a bruised clavicle for a second there. I'm better now.
Hey, showing you can take a hit is just as important as showing you can give one. You know what I mean?
As you are saying that, Damon goes for his turn, does his move, does horribly. But when he lands, he's out. He's like,
Oh shit! Is he dead? Did he die?
Osiris melts
Darn.
down, checks the pulse, checks him. He's fine, he just seems to have blacked out. You see Osiris kind of swirl over a bit of magic.
Wait, time out. Above game, wasn't he the one that got eliminated in the obstacle course right off the bat?
Yep.
Yes.
I'd go over and help, but I really don't think my face is what he wants to see when he comes to.
No, it's like, it's fine. He wakes, the spell kind of goes over, and you just see Damon open his eyes. He's like, you're fine. Walk it off. Like, arrogance will give you nothing in battle that way. Everyone is pretty much the same. Catherine is blocked, put on the ground. She went a little aggressive. Lana really just kind of walks up and she just goes for a straight punch. Moved, blocked. Everybody is deterred. No one lands a hit. Eldorus even tried to throw water at him. He managed to dodge the water. And Peter... So, you see, my father wouldn't be too happy if I got injured in this class. Is there a way that I could just not participate in this portion of the class? You all hear this?
I lean over to Nevin. He's about to get knocked the fuck out.
I mean, we always have the option to leave the school if we don't want to get hurt in the combat class.
If you wish to leave, you may walk back to the school. I mean, I just don't want to participate in this part. I would just like to do the lesson. This was the lesson. Do you not wish to participate? You may leave. And you may fill the spot with another class.
Come on, Pete, you can do it. Don't worry about it, all right? You can do this. Everybody else did it. You can do it, too. I give him my last bardic. You can do it, Peter.
It's a D6?
Yeah, you can do it, Peter.
It's a 5 and a 2.
He cannot do it.
Peter goes for the swipe. He is not put on the ground, as the teacher kind of understood what it was, but is blocked, turned, and pushed pushed to the mats. Like, and you are unharmed. None of you landed a hit. I believe Mr. Talon was the closest. The point of the lesson is you will at times face an enemy that you cannot hit, either by skill or by magic. You will not be able to harm them, so you need to find other ways to do battle. Combat isn't just throwing a punch. It is strategy. It is being relentless. Perseverance. Persistence. Don't think that strength is or aggression is your only leading force. I admire strategy above all else, which is what I will be teaching in this class. Everyone pair up. We will be doing some slight sparring. So everyone pair up.
I'll kind of bump Vashley towards Dante. It won't be too hard for me to find a partner. Why don't you two go ahead and spar a little bit?
If that's okay with you, said Dante.
Dante locks eyes with Dierdra in this very much like, yes,
Got it, it's fine.
that's fine. I'd love to spar. God, Samuel isn't here.
I'll go easy on you, I promise. No sand kicking.
Please, no, I don't know. I've never had sand in my eyes, but I feel it would hurt.
You know, sand gets everywhere. It's coarse and rough. A lot of people hate it.
Well, the sand here looks soft, so I think it should be alright.
I know, I ate a bunch of it, and I think you ate some too.
I think half the class ate sand.
But you almost had him.
Can I go up to Amos Foxon and just be like, yo, you were super cool. Do you mind pairing up with me? I think I could learn a lot from you.
Alright. So, Dierdra and Amos paired. And we have Vashley, who I can't see. Okay, Vashley. And where is Dante? Okay, there he is. Well, Peter and Damon pair off. Lana and Catherine pair off.
Catherine.
Oh, I know where this is going.
Oh, you do. Hestia kind of goes for Anders, leaving Neven to Eamon.
Yeah, I figured that's why I didn't pair up with Neven. I was like, I know where this is going. I'm going to allow it to happen.
Make things interesting.
Yeah.
Eamon does kind of walk up to Neven and be like, "There is no. Everyone else got picked, my friend. I mean, what's the harm? It's just a little sparring like we used to do when we were kids."
I am going to keep a close eye on this, though, because part of this was I wanted to see what he was going to do.
Neven just kind of looks to you guys and looks at Eamon. Yeah, like when we were kids. Eamon just very like, only we don't have Ashley to break us up this time. Neven kind of just gets this very like, no one here to stop us. All right. And with that, we're going to hop back to Arcana. And when we come back to combat, it's going to be a 1 to 2 hit thing. So you guys plan what you're going to do.
Sounds good.
Is it unarmed or do we have weapons?
Unarmed.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly 600 feet away.
Listen, I got one spell. It's gonna be 1 hit. That's gonna be it. If I get to go first. Because I got a certain spell prepared.
Alright. Back in Arcana. Everyone... Oh, let's put everyone in the semicircle. You've all been asked to channel. Let's spread them out a little. Lysandra would stay closer to probably nobody in this. She doesn't like anybody here. Maybe Seraphina. She's cool with
Yeah,
her.
it was like Davina and Seraphina. That yeah, the witches.
Did we see Lysandra's color when she held the orb?
Yeah. Her color is it's like this very like lavender, very, very pale lavender with many black crystallized sparks. As you guys are all channeling, I am going to need a wisdom save from Miss Vega and the same from Nynzus.
Yeah, wisdom save.
Natural 20.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh
Uh,
no.
The way I'm using this save is it's different.
Plus
so-
5.
Plus 5, 25? Alright, that's good. Nynzus, ooh, with the 10. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Welcome to my world.
Wait. Wait, that was supposed to be a save?
Yeah, it's a save. Oh yeah, redo it if you did a check. Just do your save.
It's the same. It's still the same +2.
I'll let you re-roll it is what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, no.
We'll take the
Leave
10.
the first
We'll
one.
take the 10.
Yeah.
We'll take a combine of 13. How's that? Alright.
Ones don't happen, yeah. Okay.
Okay. We'll do yours first and then we'll do Vega's. Nynzus, as you're sitting there channeling, you were told to just quiet your mind, really feel the ground beneath you, reach out with that extra like limb that is your magical essence to the shards that are beneath. And as you're trying to figure this out, as you're breathing in, maybe humming every so often, you feel that extra like limb, that tendril of your magic touch something sharp as you're shot with a almost electric bit of magic. Just courses through you, running down your limbs, up your neck, till it hits right in the side of your head, and you hear what can only be described as a dragon's roar. It's loud and piercing, and you would have a physical reaction to it.
Like a lot, or just enough? Like,
At
cause yeah, I definitely like
a
as
good-
if like an explosion went off next to me, and I'm like, oh.
You see Professor Zirin pull back a little, breathe, close your mind, or not close your mind, empty your mind, be the rock the wave crashes against. Let all thoughts enter and then pass through. Acknowledge, but do not give attention. Acknowledge and send away.
I kind of nod my head. I still don't really know what's going on or understand it exactly, but I try again. I go back to doing what I was doing.
Right. Miss Vega, you're sitting there, emptying your mind, taking in your magic isn't so much tendril as it is just like light, like a beam of light that just extends beyond you. And you feel it kind of cover you down to your shoulders, down your torso, onto the floor. And you feel almost every bit of shard that is beneath you. As your magic kind of illuminates, you get pulled back, or what you pull back is a more colder type of energy that just kind of like rises on you. Not too heavy, not too sharp. But as it's starting to reach your eyes and your head, you hear a soft voice. Reach out your hand. Place it down Now pool with everything. With your mind, with your heart, with your blood, with your bones. Just pull up. And as you pull up, you are pulling out these shards that were beneath you. They come through the ground, come up, and they just begin to spin around you. As you keep your hand up in this very meditative state, you hear Zyron, magic can be artistic, can it not? Brilliant, Vega. Perfect channeling. She emptied the crystals of their magic without harming them and even brought them back up, and they now is using that magic to move them. Beautiful. Lovely. Nynzus, as you keep trying to kind of pull at the magic, you're not able to touch it, but all you keep pulling back is that electricity that just is sharp and keeps coming up too hard. You know, sometimes I say stupid shit. Ignore me, okay?
Yeah, you know, the extra limb bit.
I know. I heard it, and then I tried to move away from it, which is why I moved to Tendril, okay?
Hello,
I don't know if it's
TikTok.
helpful. I don't know if Tendril makes it any better.
I don't think it did, but I could have said tentacle. I
The
know what I'm envisioning.
156 mark. 156. Write that down.
Like I was saying, you are only able to pull out this very electric magic that just keeps shocking you, not allowing you to really focus, and not allowing you to do what Vega was so easily able to do. As the class goes on, a couple of students are able to pull up a few of the shards, but there always seems to be a crack here or there. The only other person that pulls it up with no issue would be Galvin, who is the Dragonborn on the other side of the room, sitting next to Emily. He isn't able to make them swirl around him, but he is able to pull them up completely intact. Everyone else is they're cracked or unable to do it. Lysandra gets very upset when she only pulls up one and it's cracked. She kind of stands up. She's like, "Ugh, this is ridiculous. What are we doing? Why don't we have a wand or the books that we had back there? Where's the other teacher? She seemed to know more about what she was doing than you do." Zyron just kind of... There's always one, isn't there, class? If you do not like my class, that is the way. When it is her turn to be here, she will be here. It is my turn. You are learning from me. Either sit and learn or walk out. Nobles don't get special treatment here, dearie. Does nobody else agree with me? Everyone's silent. Alana, no, so sit down or leave. Like, seriously. Weirdo. And everyone
Okay,
just starts
hold on,
kind of
sorry.
chanting that a little bit. Yeah, like, weird, you're being weird. Like, sit down or leave. Everyone kind of just starts kicking into that, and she's like, ugh. She sits down. Don't get kicked out of rooms.
Sorry, my internet went crazy. You guys all froze for a while, and then it
Yeah,
time
I
skipped to
saw
catch back
you
up.
like time.
Yeah, I saw you jump.
Lysandra was being a bitch.
You're-
She doesn't like the class.
But yeah, you said you were as the teacher. It is my turn, and then it's give to agree with me. It's like, what the
She
fuck?
asks the class if anyone agrees with her. Everyone kind of just starts teasing her, so she sits down.
Mhm.
The teacher then's like, "Oh, look at the time. We have been channeling for over an hour. Students, class is over. You are free to go." And I'm so sorry. And he rolls his shoulders, cracks his neck, and is once again the more femme presenting version. Like, well, maybe next time I'll stick around to actually teach you something. Class dismissed. Enjoy your days. Practice the channeling. It is important. Miss Vega, if you could stay for a second. Everyone gets up, is funneling out. Eris kind of like, we'll wait for you right outside, Vega. Everyone leaves. And Professor Zyron just is like, moon magic, which means you are celestial. Blessed, right? Warlock?
Correct.
Blessed by the goddess or just the moon?
I believe the goddess, if I understand correctly.
Pure light magic for a warlock is strange. And I see on your charts that you wish to be a cleric. You wish to do more healing than actual battle.
I wish to do both so I can both stand on my own and help others at the same time.
My class.
I understand cleric.
Sorry, no, you continue, please.
I understand the cleric has its blessings. But something tells me this route may be good for me.
I think you are well on your way to being someone very talented. That type of magic skill that you showed in my class, because I can see, it's unique, especially at your level. I'll ask that you attend my mentorship. It will start in about 3 weeks. I will be taking on certain students to give you a bit more of advanced training.
I would love that. Thank you so much.
So I already saw a couple of others who might be eligible, but you for sure, after that display, are in. This would be just a once-a-month seminar type deal. You're excused.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Will do. Thank you.
And
Can I ask something very quickly?
of course.
Would you suggest meditation to better these skills, to keep doing better?
Meditation will be your biggest helping when it comes to channeling. Since your magic comes from the goddess, your well is separate from you. You pull from the gift that she gives you from your mark. Whilst others who have the well within them, it's a different form of meditation. For you, you must continue to stay connected to your patron. So I do highly recommend meditation and channeling. If you could meditate under the light of the moon every night, I think that would amplify your abilities and get you ready for the seminar.
Thank you very much.
Also, do a lot of reading. Read up about celestial magic.
Will do. Thank you again.
You're
She gives a
welcome.
polite curtsy and
Enjoy the rest of your day.
me too. Good luck.
She starts writing something at her desk. Alright. And with that, I'm pulling us back to combat, where we will end classes and you guys will be free to roam for a bit. Alright, where the heck did my courtyard go? There it is. Alright.
Main event.
Nevin, everyone's kind of, like I said, paired off. Osiris is walking around. Some people are doing, some motions. It's all, they're not taking it too seriously. They'll be like, if they almost hit, like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, no, it's fine. Just, like, not too hard. Like, yeah, okay, all right. Like this. And so it's all very, like, they're trying to figure it out. Osiris is walking around, just taking in what everybody's doing. It's clear he just wants to gauge what everybody's at before he really, like, delves deep in. So we'll take Miss Dierdra and Amos first. Okay. Set the green die for Amos. Alright, Amos is like, alright, so as far as I know, when it comes to like scuffling it out, we're gonna stay up here before we go down to the legs. So I'm just gonna come at with like a straight, like, across. Remember, she's a halfling. So like she's basically like, I'm going to kind of like up that way. So you can move, block it, see what you do.
I think Dierdra would have like talked to her beforehand and been like, "I'd really like to practice dodging, so just come at me, all right?"
All right, we're gonna roll.
And she'll try to dodge.
All right.
That would be Dex, right? Dex save.
Okay, roll the dex. If it's
That's a
high-
21.
I got an 8. You are fine. All right, so Amos comes in and she throws it. You are able to dodge it. You're able to kind of like push back. If you want to give it some flair, let's say you're able to kind of twirl out of it, maybe get behind her in that like one spin.
Just like bob and weave. She just is using the full advantage of her deer legs to just like go down and go up very easily.
All right. Still not going to hit that. All right. So she tries again, but I'm going to keep that because that's a high one. So 21. She tries again. You're able to dodge out of the way. Amos is like, you are fast.
I'm trying. Man, you sure do hit pretty good. Whew.
You want, how about, try to throw one. I'm going to come in for a hit. You move out of the, if you move out of the way, just try to come at, all right?
I'll give it a shot. Let's see.
Roll that hit. It's like, everyone, wait for the hit to come.
That's a 15.
Does that hit Amos?
What's the AC?
Amos's AC is 15. You meet it, beats it.
Do I roll damage or because we're not throwing too hard,
No,
right?
We're not throwing for damage. So
Yeah.
I'll say you do manage to like hit her right in the like with your hook. She's like,
Yeah, like it's not like a punch. I just kind of like tap, just to be like, and that's where I would get you.
you're already really good at this. All right, let's keep going.
All right, cool.
All right.
All the while, can I like make a little bit of a conversation with her real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
So you know, behind it, that Amon guy, I think he might be up to something shady. Can I count on you to have my back if something goes down? Because I think he's gonna try to hurt the other one over there.
She kind of like goes around to look. I've had a couple.
I spit
Yeah.
so that it looks like we're still fighting.
Like, had a couple conversations with him. I don't know. He seems like a normal guy, but
There's something off about him. I got a sixth sense for these things. He talks a lot. He talks real good. He talks real good, but there's something underneath, like you know, like when you boil a soup and there's like a skin on top of it.
yeah.
Right under the surface, it's like boiling. If you pierce that skin, man, I think it's gonna be bad news.
Well, if he doesn't, if he picks on Nevin, he's gonna have me to contend with, and I know he's scared of me.
Good.
I'm going to move us over to Vashley and Dante. In a similar thing, he's kind of like, so do I attack, or do you want to attack me, or do we attack at the how would this work better? Because the fights I've been in, I don't really get a chance to decide this stuff, and I haven't sparred in a while.
Don't hold back. Don't hold back. And she just keeps circling him,
Where's my die?
waiting for the opportunity to strike.
Okay, he's gonna go for a like. He's gonna try to grab like your wrist to like pin. That's a 19.
Oh, yeah, that is. Yeah, that fucking hits.
Okay, so he manages to grab your wrist and then kind of like pull you to like you're then that like that position to where your hand is here, so you're like about there. It's like, the next step is to throw you on the ground. I don't really want to do that, but is that like he kind of stuck there, so you can strength check to get out because he hesitated here.
Yeah. It's a strength save or just a strength roll?
Do a check, just regular check.
$13.
Okay, I don't know how I rolled a 19 twice, so you're not able to get out of it. So he very like in the like he kind of tugs again, uses his hand up here, and then just kind of is able to kind of plant you onto the ground. It don't hit really hard. He's like, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
I'm good.
Right. How about I attack you this time? Or like, you attack me. Sorry, you attack me.
You already attacked me.
That's what I meant, sorry. You attack me.
Are you a little discombobulated?
Just a tad. Just a tad. I'm sorry. Again, thank the heavens that Samuel is not here.
What does that mean?
Trust me. Love the guy, but he makes things very uncomfortable sometimes. On purpose. For fun.
Are you uncomfortable
No,
around me?
I'm not uncomfortable around you. No, I just let's keep going before the professor says anything.
Okay. She goes back to circling and just like waiting for that one opportunity. And she will attempt to
His AC's 14.
slap. She's slapping. She's not punching.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking miss this anyway.
It's a 14. Yay!
21.
Don't know why I'm happy that you're hitting him, but like, yay! All right, so
You can just do a little tap.
It's a
Yeah,
cute
it's
slap,
love
that's
tap.
why.
It's just a little
it
tap.
looks like
Oh!
it's gonna be really bad, but then
You
it's just
boop his nose.
I boop it. Yeah.
Yeah, you just boop.
Oh my god! All right, so you wait for that opportune moment, and then once you see the opening, you go in, and he like sees this, like, oh shit,
Like you see the fear in his eyes.
like, oh fuck. And when you boop the nose, he's like, does that count as a hit? I mean, and the teacher
Osiris is here.
Osiris is right there. Professor's like, he made contact. She made contact. That is a hit.
I won't tell Samuel.
Please don't. I'll never hear the end of it.
Do you want to try to boop my nose?
I feel you do. Sometimes wonder if you're doing that on purpose. Osiris kind of walks, like he just looks up and walks out of that conversation.
Yeah, it's like, backs
The
away.
urge to yell from the other side of the court, yes, he is. She is doing it on purpose.
He looks around, doesn't hear it, thinks you're thinking of something else.
Right.
It's like, la-di-da-di-da. There's other students I need to check on.
She kind of like pats him on the cheek, like, it's fun getting a rise out of you.
Let's go check on these guys. Way over here.
I should stop making it so easy.
Is this just
Are you
quick,
saying
above
you're
game.
easy or am I easy?
Real quick, above game.
He
Do
points
we
at
have the
himself.
water person fighting the fire person?
Yes, I do have the water person right now. I just noticed that. I couldn't resist. I was like, no, I'm putting these two together.
He walks over, and it's just like steam is coming.
Yeah.
Like it's
Steam and
just like
sand.
this cloud of steam and sand.
An elemental,
Oh,
a water
steam, sand,
elemental against a
glass.
fire genasi. That's poetry.
What can go wrong?
What could go right?
All right, going down to the event that I know everyone's waiting for. The Osiris kind of walks over to Neven and Eamon, who are literally just doing that circle shit that guys always do in a fight, where they're just circling each other and
Like one of them actually.
Now, are
wants
they
to start
snapping
it.
their fingers as they're doing it though, like West Side Story?
No, but that's a funny visual. Dierdra, since you are closer, you would hear some of the conversation. You would hear just Eamon's like, it seems like you're a little, nervous. You're nervous to throw a punch. It's just sparring, even. You don't have to take it so seriously. Even with a much more serious face, kind of like, yeah, I'm taking it seriously. Like, I've known you since I was 4. I know exactly what you're doing, so I don't know why you're acting like I don't know what you're doing. It's like, what am I doing? I am in class. I am participating. I am not doing anything. You're kind of paranoid. I don't know what to do about that. If we were friends, why can't we just be friends? He's like, because I don't want to be your friend. Like, well then why don't you throw the punch? It's like, because you want me to do it first. If I wanted you to throw a punch first, I would have been able to figure that out. You would have already been on the ground. Neven takes the bait. and goes for the hit. That's a 9, so unfortunately he misses Eamon. Eamon, much like the teacher, is able to kind of like, he doesn't able to grab it, but he's able to step out of it and then like kind of hit him in the back. Niven is now kind of growing with that like rage, which means he rolled a 2, so rage is not helping him. He kind of stumbles trying to go in again, and Eamon steps out of the way. Once again, kind of hits him in between the shoulders, knocking him to the ground. It's like, oh, well, at least I know not much has changed. Niven is just getting angrier. Professor Cyril is just like, come on, get back up. Niven gets up. If you want to say something, you can. You are close enough, Miss Dierdra.
Niven, don't let him get under your skin, alright? You're better than that. You got it.
He kind of like gestures to you and is like, yeah, I got this. I got this. Eamon, completely unperturbed, unimpressed, is like, come on. Niven's like,
He has the I just leaned back. He has the personality of a mailbox.
Amos just is giggling. I don't even know what a mailbox is, but that's hilarious.
Exactly.
Niven's going for another hit. It's like, you know she doesn't like you, right? Eamon's like, this is not the conversation to have in class. We are sparring. Just let's keep this going. No. I think you want to hear this. I think you want to know that I know that she'll never give you the time of day. That no matter how much Emily is nice to you and sweet to you, she will never not see you the way she did back then. Slight crack in the armor. Just slight. He even catches it. He lunges. As he lunges, I was really hoping he'd get the hit. As he lunges,
That was.
Can I give him advantage?
Yes, go for it, please.
I'd like to sneeze. I'd like to sneeze and then accidentally cast fairy fire on that motherfucker, which will give him a bunch of shit.
Okay.
I accidentally cast fairy fire on this motherfucker.
Dude, Eamon had rolled a 16 to beat Niven's 8 with the roll of advantage. That gives Niven a 17.
Also, is this starting to draw the eyes of
everyone
everybody?
is paying attention. They're not being quiet.
Yeah.
Ah, man. This dust. This sand is just getting everywhere. It's attacking my allergies.
When Niven comes in and Eamon is kind of thrown off, Niven's able to land a good hit at the jaw. Dierdra, when you kind of like look up, you see that Osiris is like staring right at you.
Shrug.
He kind of
What?
Like he just shakes his head and goes back.
I'm a bard. This is what we do. I'm a support class. This is what I do.
He just kind of shakes his head, doesn't really get you on it. He's just like, I saw that. Like, it just was like acknowledging to you, I saw that. Goes back to...
I hope you did! I hope you did!
Niven lands a good hit. Eamon kind of tries to like get back up, like try to like give him one, but misses too. Still really distracted by everything. No, that he rolled a 3. Niven's a little bit more excited, and he's gonna go in a little heavier. Unfortunately, that is a 9. Ooh. To his frickin'... They got the same score. So, like, they both got 9. So, in a very, in what I will call the Halo hit problem, they will both connect at the same time, and both just kind of hit. One hits the other, one hits the other one's face. They both kind of like pop over. But Niven has a little bit of blood trickling. and Eamon doesn't. Anyone watching Professor Zero sees his eyes narrow. He doesn't do anything. He's just like, okay, what's happening? But his countenance is no longer chill. It's, I'm paying attention. And even she's like,
Diedra's gonna go in to break it up.
Question.
Now that if she sees blood, she's gonna be like, all right, there's no bleeding and sparring. And she'll
Question.
what's your question?
How prominent is the blood? And do I see it?
If you're watching
How are we
from
working?
where you're at, yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a small trickle. Just think like a single trickle.
What do I roll? What did we
Roll-
determine?
Wasn't it
Oh,
a con? I
shit.
think it was a con.
Was it a
Sounds
con?
like fun.
It's either a con
Okay.
or a wisdom. Cause it's no, let's go with con. I'll look for the notes later and we'll adjust it.
Okay. A 12.
You notice the blood, and you start to kind of feel that like frustration, that rage that's turning into thirst right in your throat.
Does Dante see this?
Yes. Like, do you have any? I don't need them, so I don't really carry them that often, but do you have any in your bag? Somewhere?
No. Have what? Because her head's not all there right now.
It's like, what, would you help me with something over here? And he gets in front, like, no one's really paying attention to you two. Everyone's kind of focused on what's happening. Dierdra's going in there to break it up. Professor Zero isn't moving. He's still just watching what's happening. But Dante is asking Vashley to, like, could you just come with me to the trail over here? I think there's something I dropped. If you could help me. You might have keener senses than I do.
What would I roll to contest that? Or like, what would be? What would? You know what? Odds are even. I'll do.
Odds or evens?
I'll do
Give me
odds and. Okay.
odd. Do odds or evens?
Okay. So. Okay. Evens, I go with him. Odds, I'm focused on that. So we'll do that. Odd it is.
All right, so you're still focused.
I'm
on
locked. I am locked in on that.
Okay. Deirdre, you're
Yes.
You're standing kind of in the middle. Neven doesn't seem to give a fuck that he's bleeding. He's still trying to get at him. Eamon hasn't fully composed himself, but is still kind of like there is an aggressive vibe as he's trying to also walk forward while you're like, no, we're done.
We're done. Neven, he's not worth it. You're better. You're better.
Odds or evens?
Evens.
That's an 8. You win. He kind of just takes a...
Also, you look cooler because you got blood. He just looks mad.
He wipes it away. Fucker.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker. The professor is like, Mr. Calix. Eamon looks up. Everyone else is dismissed. Mr. Calix, stay behind. And Eamon's just like, well, at least I'm not the one being asked to stay behind.
That man. You know, he's fooling no one. He's a bottle of spoiled milk floating around here trying to pass himself off as cottage cheese. I can smell the stink of his fakeness all over the school.
You're one of the few. My parents believe.
It won't take... Yeah, well, parents don't always know what's right, trust me.
Vashley.
Yes.
Is moving. Everyone is kind of moving around. Your senses are very heightened. Everyone is in some ways injured. Some people have a bruise here and there, so blood is pooling at the tops of their skin, and you're sensing all of that. And Dante's in front of you, trying to keep your focus. It's like, hey, it's like, what was the last episode you watched on that show with the dog that solves mysteries?
Something about an abandoned amusement park and crazy old janitor guy was bad guy.
There always seemed to be a crazy old man in this. We were discussing that earlier, right?
Yes. And you see her kind of like, it happened, didn't it?
Well, someone was bleeding, and your whole body went rigid. So no one
Yes,
noticed.
that's the difference between my vampirism and your all's here.
Ours manifests in different ways. Roll me a
Thank you for
perception.
stepping in. Okay. 24.
As you see him kind of relax at how you're now a little bit calm, when he kind of turns to look around, right back here, like just like in this area, you see a shimmer. Before you go, sorry, lost my head there for a second. We should probably
Don't
get
worry,
out.
happens to the best of us.
Well, at least you didn't attack anyone.
This time.
Hey, I'm not gonna let you hurt anybody. Neither will your friends. We're here to help you.
Well, thank you.
You better get out of here.
I won't tell Samuel.
Don't tell him anything about the class, because I'm sure he's probably going to be lurking in the bushes one of these days.
Oh, so he's one of those. Well, why don't we just lead him on and make up some bullshit story?
Dangerous. He's also been known to start rumors accidentally, since he can't keep his mouth shut. Gossip is his favorite thing.
Well, I don't think whatever happens now with me is going to draw as much attention as what just happened there.
Nope. It does make you curious to why, though, right? Like, I get that has something to do with Emily, but I don't know. That felt more personal than just over a girl.
Didn't they say they've known each other for a long time?
Bad history. It's more fun to meet new people. And you guys all move on. Dierdra, as you're walking with Neven, do you look back at all to see what's going on with
Oh yeah, I do. One, because I want to give him a dirty look because he's a bastard. And two, because I'm curious. I want to see what's going on.
What you see is kind of like Eamon's just kind of standing there. His posture's a bit more like submissive. He's just listening. He's like, okay. Whilst Osiris, you guys are mostly out of earshot, but you see he is like yelling. You see him kind of put two fingers to his head and move him. You see him point down, shake his head before he like dismisses him.
I like our coach.
I wonder what it was. Why didn't I get? Sorry. I wonder what it was. I didn't. I fought too. I mean, I got aggressive with him too. I threw the first punches. Why?
Because I'm pretty sure Amon cheated. He did something. He did something to make you bleed. I was watching. He did something extra. You had him dead to rights. He got angry and he hurt you more than he should have.
So much for a paladin.
Paladins can be assholes too. There's no immunity for that.
Can't believe that guy was my best friend.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm glad your taste in friends has improved.
So it would seem. Alright, look. I'm hungry. I think it's lunchtime. I'm about to get some grub.
Yep. Man, I wonder if they do, like, all this run around, I could carb load some more. Do you think if I asked them, they could put French fries in the burrito?
You can ask. Is that what we're having today?
I don't know, but if we can get access to the kitchens, that's what I'm making.
Well, I've never seen a way into the kitchens. I know that you can be led there by the fairies, but I don't know. Let's just head over there. Maybe they'll have something. Maybe they'll have burritos.
Maybe. Let's go see. Either that, oh my god, pizza, or crab cakes, or as they're walking, she's just listing different foods. Shrimp po' boys.
Yeah,
Pizza, I know.
it's like
Crab
shrimp
cakes, I don't.
soup.
All right.
So
So-
shrimp soup, shrimp gumbo, shrimp.
Chips, scampi.
All right. Do you guys want to do lunch in the main hall, or do you guys want to skip over it and go do your own thing, or do you want to have lunch like on the lawn or something? Because you guys are given the option to eat in other places.
I know we'd probably all want to meet up, so wherever you guys want to meet up, whether it be in the main hall, the courtyard, wherever. I'd probably bring Neven with me, just because he had a rough time. I would have looked back to be like, usually Vashley is following us. What's going on? Do I see Vashley when I look back, or did Vashley leave
She would
with
she would have left.
Dante?
They went
Huh.
earlier since Vashley wasn't feeling too hot.
Thing. She thinks they're on a date, so she's happy as clams. She's like, yes, it worked.
There's a dinner, right? Too.
Yeah, right now you guys get breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Right now, you just finished your first class, so you can have lunch. If you guys we can say you guys had lunch. It was just going. I was going to be very simple. It was going to be burgers and fries today. So you were on the track with the fries.
I put the fries on the burger.
The burger, yeah.
Close enough.
All right. I'll say, do you guys want to?
For me though, I think
Yeah.
if they go to the Great Hall and want to have lunch, they do that. But I don't think I go to lunch today. I go to the library.
Okie dokie. We'll do the stuff in the library, and we'll say you guys have been eating and stuff, and then we'll pick up after you guys are done, so you have more walk around time. But yeah, Neven is with you, and Samuel is now with you guys too. Dante and Emily walked over, checked, made sure he's fine, then went back to some other friends. Where is library?
She
In the,
checked on you.
I bled. She was gonna check on me.
She doesn't have to.
I'm
It's
gonna go to
progress.
the second floor library, actually, the creepy one.
Progress. All right. So you're gonna be in the second floor library.
Yeah, the creepy one.
Okay. I need to name these things differently than just second floor shit. Okay. All right.
Are we on me? My bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know if you were continuing
Yeah.
your little conversation there.
When you enter the library, Lumiere pops up, and you're back. Wonderful. Come to check out another book. Maybe tell me
Yeah.
about your life. Sorry, I get lonely here.
No, yeah. I'm as I'm coming up, I'm like, I have this look like I'm normally like focused. I have something going on. I'm just kind of like really confused and almost like it still hurts, kind of like right here. Like I've just been having explosions in my ear all day, and I'm just kind of like off and shaken, and I'm just like, yeah. Well, I don't really know what's going on right now. I'd like to describe it, but I feel like it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. Do you have any books on onyx magic and dragons, or
Books
dragons and magic? And
books on-
I know dragons are magical, but I'm sorry, I'm just a little off right now.
Well, my collection is mostly journals and works of fiction, but I might be able to find a couple journals. And he kind of just scours. Aha! Pulls out two. One like a dark black like leather binding, and the other one seems more like a regular book with like a latch. It's like these two. I believe this one, the one with the black with the leather binding, is I believe this is about 600. No. 1,600 years old, and this one might just be about 1,200 years old. Earliest iterations of the dragons. This was their specialty. Some of it might be on Onyx, especially this one, the leather-bound one, was written by one of the family members of the Tvols. This might be what you're looking for, at least in this library. You might find a bit more expertise magic up in the third, but you will have to check that book out with the librarian, and she will most likely inform others that you checked out a book on Onyx.
That's lame. I'm from there, so she might not make that big a deal about it, but yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
You're from Onyx.
And then yeah, it's complicated.
Strange. Your magical signature doesn't say that to me, but this is a very strange place now. Very different from when I was, active.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, as I'm like, I'm looking over those ones that he gave me. I put those ones away. I'm still, my head, my ear, and then I look back over at the table, the one with the book on it, and I go, I go look at it. I go look at it. I go see if just if anything about it catches my eye, maybe flip a couple of pages. But yeah, the one on evil imbuement or whatever.
Oh, the black leather bound one.
Yeah, the one that I had asked about the first time
Oh,
I came
okay.
here,
Oh, okay.
and that he told me, oh yeah, don't leave that one here though, because it's
Right.
kind
Yeah.
of
Okay. Go.
yeah.
It's still set up in the same corner for you to read.
I'm like cautious about it. I don't want to like full on just like start reading it, but I just want to like look at it, see who maybe like who wrote it, what if there's like a picture or something.
You're looking for the author.
Maybe yeah, it's the author, and then just if there's any like outstanding characteristics about it.
The author is a Hallows by the name of Maurice Hallows. He is a scholar and a mage, and his specialty, as it's written there, was theory on imbuement and how to use dragon blood. Lumiere, he was a scary fellow. Like, spooky.
Okay. I cannot spell imbuement. Hold on.
I just saw Cuddles with Whipple Limp. I'm assuming that was during the fight. I don't know what that means, but that's actually kind of funny. And Gogs is here. Yes, hello, motherfuckers.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, because it has to do with dragon blood. Oh, goddamn. Can I open it and flip through like the table of contents, maybe, if there's anything?
Roll me an investigation.
Yeah, okay. Investigation. It's gonna be a 14.
With a 14, I say you're not really finding anything that's specific to what you're looking for. More like scattered different bits of information. There's a bit on magical imbuements for weapons. There is some about there's some dragon's blood and its proper uses within Arcana, but nothing specific to like the imbuement that you are trying to look into.
Okay. I just keep a note on that, and then I ask Lumiere if he has any books on if he has any books, or where he knows if there would be any books on Maurice Hollows.
Oh, you see kind of like his flames like go up and disappear, and he's like flicking through them. In the, I believe it's actually in the first floor library. There is, as he was one of the professors before the school was shut down. You might find an info on him in the first floor. You can speak to the librarian.
He was a professor here.
Before the
Okay.
before the war, before the takeover.
Okay. And you said first floor. Okay, I will. Okay, again, still clutching my side. All right, I'm gonna head out of here, Lumiere. Again, as always, this has been very enlightening, and you've given me much more homework than my professors have as of so far. So I thank you for that.
You're welcome. Though I'm only giving you what you asked me for.
Yeah, I don't always ask for what's good for me, do I?
Seems like you're
And
trying
with
to
that, I
find
start to
something.
head out. If only I knew what it was.
That would be the best way to figure out your next steps.
All right, thank you. And with that, I start to head out.
Please come again. You see a book kind of
I
fly
will.
past, and he's like, "You don't go over there. Stop fighting." And the door closes. All right, I'm gonna pull us over to everyone else. This point, lunch is over. You guys are free to do what you like as a group, or would you guys like to meet up? You got a whole list of places you can go. There's like 3 different courtyards. If you guys want to just meet up, like your rooms, or if you guys want to be outside. You guys haven't checked out the lake yet. It's up to you.
Nope.
I'm actually down to check out the lake if someone brings that up. Maybe we could like take our lunch down, or like plan to have dinner down there, or just take a walk around. Maybe go swimming. Anybody got did anybody bring their swimsuit?
There would be some school issued ones for you if you wanted to. So if you guys want to meet at Silver Lake, I'll say that Eris would have brought it up because he misses the water.
Like,
Alright, Silver Lake. Oh, I have a lot of people here.
yeah. Do we want all these people here?
No, could you start getting rid of them, please?
Yeah, I can make this happen.
I don't know how to do the mass get rid of everybody. This
You have to put the cursor.
Click the cursor and then click and drag, and
yeah.
Genocide button.
Mass extinction.
Mass extinction.
Yeah.
Oh, this is something worse, but mass extinction's fine. Eris is fine here.
You can also like shift left click, and it'll click multiple.
Right, you place yourselves there. I'll say Emily would have joined you guys.
You heard about what happened?
She did. Say Jasper, Samuel, and Dante. Yeah. Samuel's in the water.
I'm guessing Nevins isn't a beach goth.
He is there with you, but he is not getting in that water.
Yeah, I figured.
He's like, no, thank you.
Fair. I'll just hang back with him then and be messing around on my guitar on the beach. Laid out a towel and whatnot.
Eris is in the water, and he invited Pearl and Eldoris. So Pearl, because she is a mermaid who needs to swim. Oh, so super.
Yeah, we definitely want a dehydrated mermaid in the school.
Vega, would you be here too? I don't see you.
Sure, yeah.
Alright, there's your token. Okay. Emily's like over here with Jasper, discussing things, and Jasper is showing like we could use this or this. This would make a lot of noise, and this would make a really bad smell. And Emily's like, I think I like the smell one, but the noise would help distract them. Vashley,
I lean over to Dante. If you start hearing ticking, and if you see Emily start running, I'd probably run too.
Run into the water and get under. I have not gone swimming in a while. Eris is just like, come on, guys! The water's amazing. I think it's almost actually silver. Come in.
There's not very many swimming holes in Kezia, so
Well, there wouldn't be. They'd all be frozen.
yeah. And
Maybe in a bit, Eris. I haven't gotten any practice time in, and if I don't do it every day, my fingers get weak.
Vega, Nynzus! Where is Nynzus?
What?
Oh, I'm not in here.
Alright. So, Eris is like, Vega, Nynzus! Samuel's just like, alright. And he kind of just gets in. Vega.
I'll hop in.
Nynzus, do you hop in?
I am on my stump. I am reading.
Eris swims over to Vega. Nynzus reads a lot. I find it admirable. I cannot keep my attention on a book that long.
I think I would set up our blanket near Nynzus so me and Nevin can be over there with him so he's not by himself.
I think I would have specifically went to go be by myself.
Oh, really? Ugh.
Yeah.
You're one of those.
It's not only this time.
The social battery.
No, it's not that. It's because today was weird. So I'm just kind of out of it too.
No, that's
You
fair.
can
I
maybe-
wasn't gonna try and talk to you. I was just gonna provide you some good reading music. That's all. But if you want to be
Oh,
by
yeah.
yourself, you can be by yourself.
Like you close is fine, but like earshot
Right.
Fair.
would be uncomfortable.
I'll just play loud enough so that you can hear it too.
Mhm.
Nevin is currently
And then-
whittling as you're playing your guitar. You can't really see what shape he's trying to make, but it looks like he's trying to make a person.
Oh, what you making? I didn't know you did artistic stuff like that.
Dad taught me before he died. Just something I do to pass the time. Don't know what this is yet. They usually just kind of appear as I keep at it.
Yeah, I heard that about like all the great sculptors that it's not so much that they go in with an intention. It's like the stone or the wood or whatever. It already knows what it wants to be, and you just kind of help it along.
That's actually almost exactly how it feels. Odd. Kind of goes like that. Hurts a little. Should probably check out the nurse. Maybe popped a blood vessel or something.
Definitely make sure you didn't implant anything in there. Now that I'm thinking about it.
What would he even planted? He's like,
I don't know. Listen, we're in Magic Land. He either punched you real hard or he tried to curse you. Smite. Something.
maybe. I don't really know what magic he has. Kind of always kept that a little close to the vest. Emily might know. She practiced with him before. But I'm not really gonna ask her, so it's just I'm in the general vicinity as much as I can ask for.
I might ask her a little later. Just to see.
Alright. Both of our
Sorry, I had to
alarms
turn
went-
off my alarm.
Same.
Yep.
My alarm went off too. Like,
It's that time. It's that time again. We'll end the conversation there for now. you can get to the others.
Alright. You guys are kind of hanging out. Vega. Before we go back to Vashley and Dante. Everyone's just kind of like swimming, playing, and Eris swims over. He's like, Where in Lala Land are you from? I don't think I've ever asked you.
I'm trying to figure out how I would talk without the crystal.
He's like, oh, that's right, you don't have your thing. 1 second. He kind of like, he's like, this is a little bit of magic. I'm not excellent. And he like pushes on the water, and a little water in front of you becomes like a little drawing pad. He's like, see? And he uses his finger. You can draw on this, and you can write.
I won't write, but I'll draw the lake with the moon in it. Not to make it look like a fried egg, but like a
Yeah.
crescent moon, so that way it can see, and then the village near it.
Oh, you're the Tears of Kamasia, Arcana Lake. You live along the villages there? Fascinating. I hear your people. Oh, sorry, the people of your village. They would be worshippers of the moon, correct? The moon goddess. Is that where you get your power? That's remarkable. I ran into a Fae. When I was on an island in a cave. Offered me help. I took it. I regret it sometimes, but I'm here because of it, so maybe it's not so bad. Is your patron good to you? Mine is oddly demanding.
She'll use the little water pad to draw a little yin yang for balance.
Well, at the very least, you have that.
She'll draw an hourglass next to it for time and patience.
I think I'm getting this. It's not that you can't communicate, it's just that words are difficult. He kind of like pulls it up. He's able to pull the water kind of drips down as he kind of turns it. It's almost like a tablet. And as it's facing you from behind it, he draws a ship. He spent a lot of time on just many different ships with my brother. At least in the last years of his life. I think I've grown a fondness for the water.
She'll write out on the water. How long has it been since your brother passed?
About 4 to 5 months. Passed just before the summer. Not partially. A good lot of the blame could be laid at my feet. And the Queen decided that I will atone by attending the school, where I get to meet you wonderful people. And I wasn't lying. Your hair is the best shade of purple that I've seen.
She'll write in the pad. I'm glad I met you too.
Miles, I plan to be grateful for all my friends. I took a friend for granted not too long ago, and I paid the price for it. Now, how's about we try and swim race with the mermaid? Because I know we're not going to win, but I would really like to try.
It'd be fun to participate.
Excellent. And he kind of like pulls everyone together and says they're going to do a race. Vashley.
Yes.
Dante's sitting there and he's pulled out his little pipes, and he's kind of like playing on the little windpipe. It's his favorite. He's trying to he can hear Dierdra. He's trying to match her tune to get like a cohesive, like, she's much better at that. I'm going to take those lessons that she's offered me on the guitar eventually.
Sounds wonderful. You gotten a chance to check out all the music area? I know somebody was mentioning there's several.
Oh, well, if you go up In the theater, there is a music room. I was able to go through most of them. They have a lot, but I did manage to spot the. I went looking between classes. I did find it. It
Perhaps
seemed-
we can go up there sometime.
It would be fun. I think they need to repair it a little. It seemed in odd condition. I hit one key and just dust. I don't know where they got this thing from. It looks very old. I don't believe I've seen anything like it in Lala Land. The markings aren't even from Lala Land.
Basically, from everything that I've gathered, if you can play the piano, you can, with a little extra oomph, play one of those.
How to sound cliched vampiric.
Yeah. Sometimes we fall into all the stereotypes. You probably know some of them.
The people in our circle, in our family circle, they know. They're fully well aware that we have vampire and deathmere blood. They don't talk about it, but it's not common knowledge. People would look differently at us, unfortunately, and my family was very big on not being looked at that way. Unfair, as the people look at you with reverence, if not fear.
Yeah. That's the trade-off. Thank you for stepping in earlier. Before I did
I will be
something
right back.
rash.
I wasn't about to just
But-
let you hurt yourself or someone else.
But in that state, I hone in on things a little bit more. If you don't mind me prying, you kind of gave off an odd shimmer, I guess you would say.
His eyes grow big. Oh,
If
the
if-
shimmer.
if you don't wish to talk about it now, there's lots of people around. We can
There is a lot.
leave that conversation for another day.
Kind of looks around. I got a bit of a raw deal with how my vampiric expression, when I'm hungry or stressed or blood would be needed to sate me. I unfortunately don't get ravenous, though that's not an unfortunate thing. And he kind of holds up his hand, and he just like holds his breath for a second, and you see like like if his skin is almost like fading and turning into a very like strange shimmer, like almost like iridescent. And then he takes in a breath, and it goes back up. Distress. It's a defense mechanism. I was a little
Well, here, how
stressed
about-
in class.
You don't be.
Well, my
Well, here,
friend-
let's make a pact.
He looks around. All right, with witnesses, I would suggest it not be a blood pack. There are quite a few.
No. Poor use of words. You see, I go into that state. You step in. I see you go into that state. I step in. You cover my ass. I cover your ass.
So if I turn into a, what was that thing said? Disco ball. How would you cover that?
I'll
with
think
a
of
jacket.
something. I'll think of something. And if you see me go into a murderous blood rampage,
Grab you, take you out of the room.
yes.
Got it. I did that for my sister once, and she specifically did not like the over the shoulder bit. I just want to make sure that I'm not going if it comes to that, I will be very.
By any means necessary.
Please don't say that. That is too open and broad of a term. I don't wish.
We're
you to-
both adult. We are both adults.
Not according to Fae law. I think that's more my problem than yours. There's too much fairy in
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, and those fairies can be dicks.
Some can.
Always mischievous.
One would say the same of a vampire. Jasper kind of walks over and sits just like right, like super close, very not aware of what's happening. He just sits down. He's like, so,
Hello, Jasper.
he's like, hello, Vashley. Okay, so we were talking stink bomb. Emily also just like, yeah, stink bomb on Lysandra.
That's rather childish.
She's childish. Dierdra, you do
Childish
hear that,
isn't childish isn't the word I would use. Bitch
I would use that word
is
too.
probably.
Oh, come on. Like, we just put it in her bag.
Listen, that sounds like you're gonna get caught. There's other ways you can do it.
I can be sneaky. Neven's like, no, she cannot. She's a blunt instrument, if there was ever a blunt instrument as a person.
If you want revenge, the best way to do it is give her enough rope to hang herself with, which is it's a phrase where I come from. I'm not suggesting you hang her. Listen, you gotta put her in a situation where her hubris will get herself in trouble. Don't just put a stink bomb in her bag.
Oh, well, that's easy. Dante, ask her out. What? She's had a crush on you.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
She's had a crush on you forever. Everyone knows that. I'm not even noble, and I know that. Samuel swims over. How do you know that? I'm not going to reveal my sources. No, really, I want to know how you know that. Like, no, really. Talk. We need to talk. Dante's like,
It's just...
no. No.
Teacher's just counting on her hand the amount of, once again, horror movies that start out with teens pulling this kind of prank. April Fools, Until Dawn.
Nevin is finishing up his. Well, look at that. Wanted to be you.
Oh my god! She like takes it. She's like, this is so cool!
Also, what were you counting? Because were you counting?
Oh! So you know how I invited everyone over to like watch VHS tapes? Like the movies, the like pre-recorded plays? Those things?
Yeah, we've seen a couple of those.
So a lot of them start with the situation they're planning and end with a lot of dead people.
Yeah, that would suck, but I would like to watch that though. I don't know if I'd like to live it, but watching it sounds fun.
Yeah, and what's even better, man, I wish I had my PC with me. There's a game that starts that way called Until Dawn, and you can like make choices and replay certain scenes, and like people, you can either save people or they die. It's kind of cool.
Sounds like real life.
Yeah, but this has the consequences are less dire because you can just reload.
That does seem a little bit more fun and amenable. Everyone's gathered.
But thanks for this. This is going right on a place of honor in my room in like a desk area. Like this is really neat.
Oh.
Like look at the craftsmanship on this. You got my horns. You even got all the strings on my guitar. Like that takes talent. And to do it in such a short amount of time.
Doing it for quite some time. I'm happy you like it. Most people don't.
Yeah.
Most people think it's creepy when I do that, but I'm happy you liked it.
You know what? You can make all the cool little figures you want. All right, this is awesome. People pay a lot of money for this back home. I keep saying that.
as all this is happening, Emily and Jasper are kind of pushing at Dante, and Dante's just like, please help someone get me the fuck out of the situation. Pearl and Eldoris are kind of now on the beach side, just kind of chilling a little bit in the water. Nynzus, can you roll me a perception? And this is how we're going to end the night.
Fuck me. Okay. Perception.
Because, you know, I'm on a roll.
Where's this at? Perception. Here we go.
Unintended.
Ha!
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
14.
14? That's enough. You, from the bushes behind you, you see like a rustle. Like if someone's in the bushes.
Is there a specific bush?
We'll say the middle of the 3 marks
Okay.
that just got put.
Okay.
Do you look to see who's there?
Yeah, okay, because I'm still out of it. So I no, I don't think to call anybody. I just kind of like,
Alright, if you're
Hello?
going around, you find Ambrose.
I thought she just appeared in the water.
No, just the only person lets me do it. I moved her. Right, she just kind of pops up. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to spy.
But now you're spying.
Well, I was here before you guys got here, and then I heard everyone, and I got scared, so I got into the bush, and I just didn't know how to get out.
Why did you get scared?
A lot of people.
You don't like people?
Not when there's not authority figures to make sure that they don't hurt me.
Do people try to hurt you a lot?
Pick on me a little, but not hurt. Your camera died.
Oh, I have another
fine.
battery. Hold
You
on.
can leave it like that if you want. We're gonna end this way.
Yeah. Well,
She's like,
I'd say,
she goes back down like to sit on the ground. Please don't tell them I'm here.
then I just sit with Ambrose, and I stay there in the bush.
You see that in the bush there's like 3 books that she was clearly reading. One of them,
I'm so sad my camera died.
it's okay. One of them, if you look over, how to remove an augmentation. And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Ooh.
Alright. Low-key episode, how's everyone feeling?
The episode was great. I wish I wasn't sick, but the episode was awesome. I had a good time.
Ditto.
Yeah,
Alright.
it was good. You keep giving me more and more.
You keep looking. All of this stuff is there. You
Uh-huh.
look, you will find.
I know.
Roll well enough and you will find. Alright. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. This was a lot of fun. Like I said, the point of this is a very slice of life type of story. So a lot of what I'm going for is going to be more character interactions and just story development in the sense the characters are pushing the narrative. Whatever they choose to do, that's what we follow. So Nynzus decided to go looking for more information. He's going to get information. It's setting him on the right path. That's what leads him towards this decision. Dierdra has been having more conversations and more interactions with Neven. That's why she's sitting with him. Dante and Vashley have been having conversations. Eris has been poking a little bit at Vega's defenses, trying to see if he can get in there. So we are actively trying to build a fun story for you guys. So thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you next week for a interesting kind of episode. But with that, have a lovely day. Good night.